Now why would you have to put this saw blade over at an angle? Well, specifically if you've got tall baseboard like this baseboard here is about 5.5 inches, 5 3/8 tall. And it makes it difficult on some saws if you try to stand it up this way. And if you didn't have a saw that flipped down at an angle, you'd have to tilt this over at an angle, and your blade may not be tall enough. Let me show you what I mean. Get this up like here. Let's say you've got a miter saw that only goes up and down, okay? So then you'd have to flip this over at a 45. Then you'd have to stand this up like this and put it into place. And see, I can't, and then cut it. Well, that's pretty tall to do that. First off, it's hitting this guard. I'd have to try to hold this guard up and slide it over into place, cut it. And see, when I cut it, as I pull this down, this base here is probably going to hit the top of my base, the bottom of this motor. So when I cut the saw blade like that, I'm at 4 1/4, maybe 4 3/4. So when I go to cut it all the way down, my baseboard's 5 3/4 tall. So as I come down, maybe I could get this out of the way to start cutting it from the top down. But I'm not going to be able to cut it all the way off, am I? Not with this saw at this angle. That's why the beauty of this saw is you can slide it over like that and lower this down at the angle you want, the 45, let's say. Then you can slide your baseboard in here, like here. Now you can cut it. And you can get that nice 45-degree cut that you're needing for your project. Okay? Specifically for this project, because I'm doing baseboard, I got inside corners. I've got all this trim, the OG trim and stuff on the top of this baseboard. I 45 all of my inside corners. And I butt up the next one and it fits perfect. Especially when you're using a saw like this. Then you can caulk the inside corner before you paint. That's always a given anyways. Okay? So this saw is really going to come in handy for this project because of this tall baseboard. Now if I only had 3.5 inch tall baseboard, if I only had a regular electric miter saw, you know, that didn't fold down, then I could lift it up like this and I can cut it. And then I can cut it, I could swivel this all the way over. You know, this would be up, obviously. If you had the other saw, that one doesn't come down, okay, I could cut that way, I could swivel it that way and cut them that way and all that. But this saw is so much better than those other ones. Compound miter saw, that's the kind you want for tall baseboard, tall trim, tall door casing, wide door casing. You know, this will do it all.